MILFs Threesomes 4-pack, books 57 through 60. Milf Erotica Threesome Erotica, Anal Sex Erotica Lesbian Erotica Collection. Written by Nicki Menage. Narrated by Kline. Two inside me in the rain. MILFs Threesomes 57. MFM Threesome Erotica, Anal Sex Erotica, MILF Erotica. A phone call can change your life. It could be the death of a loved one, news about a new job, or a call from your estate agent telling you your offer has been accepted. The call I got was from a younger guy, and I had no idea how massive its impact would be. It was late when my phone rang. I leaned over and squinted at the time. It read 1 a.m, and the caller, predictably, was Jamie. He was my friend Carol's adult son, and he and I got on great. I was like the cool friend, you know? Whenever he was in a bind, he called me and made me promise not to tell his mom. "Hello?" I croaked, and then a sudden flash of panic hit me. "Mrs. Winters?" he said. "What is it, honey?" I sat up right now, worried that Jamie might be in some kind of trouble. As though the weather knew my thoughts, a sudden flash of lightning lit up the wall around the curtains, and a deep rumble followed. "Callum and I need help," Jamie said, and I could hear the rain battering into the receiver. "What do you need? Are you okay?" Even though he was 19, and not my responsibility, I found myself protective of Jamie, and he knew it. It was the reason I was the first number he called. "We need a ride," Jamie said. "It's pouring down and we're miles away." "We?" "Me and Callum," he said. I shook my head and pinched the bridge of my nose. Callum often seemed to get Jamie in trouble, ever since they'd met up at the gym and struck up a friendship. He was a good kid, but a little misguided. "Where are you?" I asked. "You know that farm shop just out of town?" "McCoist's," I heard Callum say in the background. "McCoist's, yeah. Do you know it?" "I know it," I told him. "We'll be there." "See you soon." "Thanks, Mrs. Winters." I kicked my legs out of bed and sighed. There wasn't much use in getting changed, so I put on my robe and grabbed my car keys, running quickly down the driveway and jumping into my Ford. The rain battered the windshield, and my wipers could barely whip it off fast enough. I took it steady, winding through the local lanes and driving through deep puddles that had started to swallow up the tarmac. My car bounced down country roads as I honed in on McCoist's, and outside, cracks of lightning and rumbles of thunder could be heard. It was a real shower, which is about what most people expect of an English summer. Eventually, I spied the lit lamppost, standing on its own outside the closed-up farm shop. Beneath it stood Jamie and Callum, with folded arms and sodden T-shirts. As I pulled up beside them, I hit several more bumps, and one caused a bang so loud that Callum and Jamie startled and ducked for cover. Callum brushed his hand through his black hair and shouted something as I got near. I moved the window down an inch. "You've got a flat," he said, pointing. Could you boys help?" "Hey, Mrs. Winters," Jamie said. "Thanks for this." "Honey," I shouted, putting my mouth to the window. "Do you think you can change a tire?" Jamie shrugged. "How hard can it be?" He and Callum opened the trunk, and I heard them at the back of the car. "She's barely wearing anything," said Callum. "But it's Mrs. Winters," replied Jamie. I started to grin. It was good to hear him defend me. "She's hot," Callum teased. I started to giggle. I don't know if they could hear me, but suddenly all talks of my hotness ceased. "Grab that," Jamie said. "I think we need that." Soon the boys were at the back wheel and unscrewing the bolts that held the flat tire in place. I looked back, watching as Jamie crouched to the floor and Callum watched. Callum's gaze suddenly came up, and he looked through the car at me as I stared back. He put up a hand and waved. I found myself waving back, watching as the summer rain hit his body and ran down over his thin, drenched T-shirt. He was soaked so much that I could see the curves of his muscles beneath his top. "It's no good, Jamie."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?